What's going on YouTube? This is 3 a.m. meal prep talks, first day of the week. So you could call this Monday night or Tuesday morning, either way. Got my meal prep this week, same as last week. And that's just so I can kind of get my body used to digesting something familiar that is, again, if you didn't get a good look, let's see if I can get the lights to adjust. There you go. Ground turkey and vegetables. That includes broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, squash. Pretty much broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and squash. There's a little bit of onion mixed in, garlic mixed in the ground turkey. And hold on. Got a little bit of hot sauce, baby. As you can see, hot sauce is, I'm pointing to the wrong thing. Hot sauce is 0 calorie. So it's okay to mix into your diet. Let's say you're meal prepping or dieting or whatever, and you don't want to add too many sugary, fatty sauces to what you have to eat, but what you have is a little bit bland. You can add hot sauce. Here we go. I'm going to go a little bit heavy on that because I fuck with the hot sauce pretty heavy, especially the red hot. I'm a Texas Pete fan as well. I mean, call me a bitch if you want, but some of the more Hispanic leaning sauces, for lack of a better term, are too spicy for me. I enjoy a nice mild heat, and I wouldn't say mild heat, I enjoy a hot sauce with some good flavor and some heat. Some hot sauces are just too spicy, and it kind of takes away from the dish, takes away from the flavor of the peppers, but I digress. Tonight we're not gonna do a talk per se. We are going to talk, but we're going to watch a little something first. We're gonna react to a little something first. I guess you could call it a reaction, but yeah, let's just get right into the video.
What's up with the YouTube? So we back with an update on BTB Savage, but before we get to this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe so we all know about the horrible news that happened with BTB Savage. You know, he had just did an interview, and you know, he took a picture at the crime scene and everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything was kind of happening in 1 week. Then he just all of a sudden got killed in Houston, man. But actually, the Houston news, you know what I'm saying, indicate that BTB Savage was shot and killed because of a recent interview where he bragged about killing a man in self-defense, man. Now, I don't know, man. 9 times out of 10, it probably did come from there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy how, you know, he got killed in that same week, you know what I'm saying? Like 3-4 days after the interview, man. You know what I'm saying? Or it could because of that picture. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? But RIP BTB Savage, man. Prayers up to his family. You know, everything just happened so fast with this dude. It's just crazy, man. Until the next video, I catch you guys. I'm going.
That was quick and easy. Hopefully, bro, don't copyright strike me. Again, like, follow, and subscribe at Tavie. That's Tavie. He kept it short, sweet. Like bro said, if y'all didn't hear about it already, this guy, BTB Savage, got home invaded. Somebody tried to rob him after they told him they wanted to do a feature with him. Again, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet too. Attacker 1 or Home Invader 1 entered with Home Invader 2. Home Invader 2 left out to go get something from the car. BTB locks the door behind him because he's being cautious, like a smart nigga would be. Home Invader 1 is locked in there with him. According to 1090 Jake, because I watched 1090 Jake's video as well. He got a little more information from somebody a little bit closer. According to 1090 Jake, it's actually not that the guy just pulled out a gun. It turns out that BTB pulled his gun out and placed it on the counter. The guy, Invader 1, which I think this is like rookie mistake, man. You never let nobody know that you're actually carrying for the sake of having that element of surprise. Because somebody could say, oh, you know, give up whatever you got, bitch ass nigga, da-da-da-da. You're like, all right, I got you, boom, boom, boom. You feel me? He might turn around, look away, whatever. Even if he don't look away, right? He might point the gun down, put the strap down, or, you know what I mean, put it down, reach out for something, whatever the case is, you got that 1-2 seconds of, he don't know I have a gun, to boom, you know what I'm saying? And you might be able to save your life just like that, just because he didn't have no information on you having no strap. Even though any smart home invader, robber, whatever, is gonna assume, especially if they've done research on you, that you might have a weapon on you. Point being, BTB pulls out his gun, places it on the counter, you know, blah, blah, blah. Home invader 1, who's still in the house, picks the gun up. Oh, what kind of gun is this? Pulls out his own gun, proceeds to tell BTB, hey man, give it up, give it what you got, you know, tell him give up his chains, you know what I'm saying, give me any money you got, whatever, whatever. BTB is obviously worried. His only people in the house was him, his baby mom, and or maybe not his baby mom, him, whatever woman he was messing with at the time, his girlfriend, and his child. Now, if this was me, I mean, it's easy. Hindsight is 20/20. I'm not doing shit after a certain time, even if it's some bread involved, because guess what? That motherfucker's still gonna want to do whatever they want to do for whatever bread they offering up the next day, or at a more reasonable time, whatever the case is. But you talking about late at night, nigga hit you up. If a nigga hit you up for anything after 9 o'clock, he's trying to rob you. But this goes back to what I was saying. Again, according to 1090 Jake, this was not no street nigga. This was a straight A student, you feel me? Of course you gotta sell that image when you're a rapper, I understand, because I make music as well, I'm a rapper as well. There's an image you have to sell as a rapper to the people to make it believable, and the more believable you are, the more you sell. It just is what it is. It's not like we're listening to 21 Savage because we don't believe him, but then again, you gotta factor in how many kids listen to these people. It's easy to make kids believe you. I digress. If a nigga want anything from you after, shit, even 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, he probably trying to rob you, set you up, whatever the case is, so don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this goes back to BTB Savage, although the name suggests he may be some sort of savage. RIP that guy, by the way. No disrespect to him. You know, this is just information I'm collecting from watching other videos on this. Dude is not a, quote, savage. So, I mean, not being from the streets in some sort of way, or at least from around the way, because I'm not no street nigga, but I'm from around the way, and I know for a fucking fact, you know what I mean? You don't do, you know what I mean? That situation, that's red flag type shit. And I guess he felt away because he had a strap or whatever. But it didn't even, all right, so what? Best case scenario, the nigga's not trying to rob you. You record the feature, you get that money, you go. Worst case scenario, the motherfucker try to rob you, and oh yeah, I feel away because I got a gun, and y'all get in a shootout. That's worst case. Worst case scenario, you get the fuck shot, you get killed, your family gets hurt or whatever in the process, blah blah blah. But worst case scenario, for lack of a better way to put it, y'all get in a shootout. Now, is that what you want? You don't even listen. I carry a weapon to protect myself, to protect my family, to protect my girl, to protect anybody that's around me, whatever the case is, to defend myself, to you feel me, all of that. But I'm not walking around like a lot of people assume you are when you do carry a firearm. I'm not walking around looking to get into a gunfight. I don't, motherfucker, if I don't have to, I won't. I would rather not get into a gunfight if I don't have to. It's only if I have to. God forbid you end up in that situation. That's why I got it, because the last thing I want to be is defenseless. It's just like I told my girl, I told anybody I ever promoted to say, hey man, you need to be carrying a weapon. Motherfucker, a baby with a gun can rob you if you don't got a gun, homie. A toddler, a little fat kid in Target, Kmart, whatever. If he got a strap and you don't, you lose. It's just that simple. So you got to even the playing field with these people who are willing to victimize you and victimize other people. Again, I'm off topic a little bit. He invited this dude in, you know what I mean? They got to tussling. His girlfriend ended up with one of the guns. He told her to shoot him. In the process of Everything happening. She shoots the guy twice. You know, a little later in the tussle, she attempts to shoot the, and I'm saying the guy, the intruder. She shoots the intruder twice. She attempts to shoot him again after being directed by BTB. She accidentally shoots him in the back of his arm, the back of his elbow, shatters his fucking elbow or his arm or some shit. You feel me? That's why you see pictures of BTB with that little doohickey on his arm, the little apparatus. You know what I'm saying? Because he was shot in the process, but she manages to shoot him again. The attackers, or the invader, or the invader 1 is the one who's been shot 3 times at this point. Invader 2, I guess, made his way back to the door, but it was locked, so he begins to shoot through the door. BTB directs the woman to shoot back. She shoots twice through the door. The other invaders end up giving up and leaving the guy for dead, basically. And this is one thing that I noticed in all the stories. I'll see you later, man. Have a good one. That I noticed in all the stories. They kept saying that, oh, BTB went to the hospital, took his girl, and left the guy for dead. His homies left him for dead. His homies left him for dead. That's just facts. And for them to get upset later that they mans got downed in the process of a stupid crime, you feel me? Once y'all got in the house, that should have been it. Keep it a whole being with you. That should have been it. Once they stepped in the house, that should have been it. If y'all was gonna attack this man, y'all come in. Y'all got 2-on-1 advantage. Then one of y'all leaves. Come on, man. That's just, I mean, I ain't saying, I'm not giving pointers to the attackers, but y'all niggas is stupid. Whatever the case is, but they left him. His homies left him to die, period. And it sounded like they came back in. That's what I was hearing from, I forget who else's video I watched on it, because I watched a different video on it. Matter of fact, I watched the interview where he was talking about it. He was saying he heard them come back in, you know, pick up their guns and leave and all that good shit. They didn't carry a dude out with them. That nigga was dying. They left him for dead. And they were salty about it. So they're so salty, leaving their mans for dead. But they want to keep saying BTB left him for dead, which, morning, technically he did. Because, I mean, why would I motherfucking go out my way to help you live after you threaten my family and come break into my house and doing all that shit? I feel him on that. Have a good one. You break in my house, if you gonna die, you gonna die. That's just that. I'm gonna step over you too. Now, the real question is, and I'll put the pictures up for y'all to see. If y'all haven't seen them, y'all had to have seen them by now. The real question is, was he wrong for taking pictures at the crime scene, standing in the blood, all that good shit? Whether he was right or wrong, it seemed like it got him murked. I saw some other caption for a video that I didn't get to watch myself yet, but it says something about a high-ranking, I'm assuming some sort of gang member is who the whole old head was. You feel me? Because it ended up being an old head that he murked. Some like nigga in his 40s or some shit. Or maybe late 30s, I forget. But I think that has something to do with it. Hey man, if it was me, if I was BTB, if I was going as far as to take a picture at the crime scene, you know what I mean, talk about the killing, I mean, doing all the extra shit, nigga, you supposed to be out the way, nigga. You supposed to be in Hawaii. You supposed to be in, not where you was at. I'll tell you that. You supposed to be somewhere else. Not where you was at. Because obviously them niggas gonna be looking for you. even if you had niggas hit you in your DMs, because this is what I heard, hit you in your DMs and say, oh, everything cool, like, we'll take that L, because, you know, we broke in your shit, da-da-da-da. You feel me? Even if you got niggas telling you shit sweet, shit cool, whatever, I don't believe you. Because even if you think it's cool, I'm sure there's people out there that was close to the nigga, whatever the case is, that don't think it was cool, his family, his friends, whoever. One of them niggas don't think it's cool. One of them niggas want to take your life in exchange for his, even though he made the mistake. This is the moral problem I have with a lot of crimes. If a nigga breaking my shit and I kill him, are you as his people supposed to be upset with me that happened? Y'all supposed to come after me for that? That's crazy. Morning. That's crazy to me. But I get it. I mean, that's your loved one. But I don't know. It's hard for me because I don't know. You know, I love my brother, but if my brother do some dumb shit like try to rob somebody and get murked, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be mad at somebody for defending themselves, whether that's my brother or not? I don't know. I'm not gonna say yes or no, because I've never been in the situation. I don't think I ever will be. My brothers are pretty normal guys. I don't see them going and robbing anybody. But yeah, man. RIP that man BTB Savage. It's a shame it had to go down the way it went down, but you know that it goes to show you what the internet will do to you, man. Cause he ain't had to post all that. But again, this goes back to what I was saying. That don't guarantee that he, you know what I mean, the dude wouldn't have had somebody mad enough at this guy to come and kill him anyway. They wanna say it's because he took the pictures, it's because he did the interview, but like, I don't know. I guess I haven't watched enough of it. Maybe he was condescending, or maybe I get the pictures definitely seem like there was a certain level of mockery going on, maybe, you know what I mean, especially with the caption. What was the caption? Something along the lines of like, made his mama cry and all this funny shit, and it's like, man, you not that street dude. Obviously not, because you're not moving like you really from the streets. You moving normal. You moving like shit sweet, because some niggas said shit was sweet, and you don't know what's going on. They sprayed his shit up. They sprayed up his whip while he was in it. He riding in what looked like a fishbowl. Maybe I'm wrong. I would have to look again. He riding around in some identifiable shit. You know what I mean? In the same areas he's from, he's in, like, obvious, like, bro, step one, you know these niggas know where you live at to begin with. So you going back to the crime scene where they probably was waiting for you anyway to see if you came back through. That's just stalk a nigga 101. Go where he be at, see if you see him. Look for his car, see if you see him riding around town. Whatever the case is, nigga, you supposed to be gone. Even if you was gonna go as far as to take the pictures, do the interviews, all that good shit, you not supposed to go back where you was at all. Nigga, if it's that deep, you got money, send some movers to go get your shit. You feel me? And let the movers know, hey, if somebody asks about my forward address, don't give it to them. Niggas is not finna know where I'm going, what I'm doing, none of that. Then you can take your clout and eat it too. You feel what I'm saying? But this has been 3 a.m. meal prep talks. And y'all have a fantastical day.
You should let it be. Got a leg up on niggas like centipedes. Nigga, I am the pinnacle, green just like pickle juice. Interior blue and yellow, invincible. He won't diss me, he just speaking subliminals. He too pussy, leave his condition critical. Get the money, then I stack it.